Hey Pisces Starseeds, Sweet Spirit Mystic. Thank you guys for tuning in as usual and all your messages. I love them so much. They make my day, so keep sending them to me. All right, let's see what the messages are. I just got a wave of like melancholy or nostalgia, kind of sad, like bittersweet. I started thinking about my dog, Bruce, and I miss him so much. You know, when he would be snoring in the background of the videos, and you know how hard it was to get him back, and yeah, and then everything that happened, I've been, it just came over me, so I don't know what that's about, but let's see what the messages are. You know, it could be that every once in a while, Pisces, you'll feel the same thing. Like, things will be progressing. Things will be, you know, doing well. And then, yeah, you'll just kind of have like a longing for the past or how things used to be. And just know that that's normal, and don't get down on yourself. Just feel through it and respect it, thank it. You know, those moments have made you who you are today. So it's okay if you know, at times you revisit those feelings, you know, even if they're sad. You know, don't get down on yourself or be upset that you felt that way. Okay, that's a big pile. Let's see. Let's see what the messages are. Okay, there is a lot that wants to come out, so all right, let's start with that. Let me get these organized. Okay. All right, the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. So that is about swift communication, some kind of news that's going to come in fast. And it has to do with temperance, has to do with balance, has to do with, you know, something divine that is coming through to you from your ancestors, some kind of download, okay? We've got the Knight of Cups too, so that's going towards what your heart desires in a slow and steady way. But kind of like what I was talking about, yeah. There's this feeling of needing to reconcile the past a little bit in your own heart. So we have Justice, Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Five of Cups. So it's finding that balanced energy, you know, that fair energy about things that are difficult, things that are sad, things that caused grief. You know, things that you might be trying to sneak away from, feelings that you're trying to sneak away from. You know, there is sadness here. You know, you're putting on this really brave face and doing your best as the Page of Wands and the Page of Coins to move forward, you know, to see the lesson in the things that have happened in the past, especially this year, you know, because they could be bringing up, you know, old memories or subconscious memories of like your childhood and things that happened there that were sad or difficult. You know, maybe that brought hurt or shame. Okay. Yeah, and then there's the Tower and the Nine of Coins and the Chariot and the Sun. Okay. And the, oh wow. And the Fool and the World and the Lovers. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And then underneath all of that is death. So that transformative energy. So even though there are these feelings, these lingering feelings, and let me show you, these are all minor arcana cards. So that means they're everyday feelings. Okay? Things that just come up. But that's the thing, it's okay. Because with all of these other cards that have come out, these are all major arcana. These are things that change your life. And, you know, even though you've had this tower moment, you've had many towers that just have shaken you beyond, and you've had to get up from each of those moments and continue. And what that's done is it really has taught you that independence and self-sufficiency, you know, that we need to survive in this world. And with all of these major arcana cards, the Chariot, the Sun, the Fool, the World, Lovers, and the Wheel of Fortune, I mean, you're telling the universe, and the universe is telling you, keep moving forward towards these new starts, towards what it is that you want that brings you that light and that joy in your heart. You're creating the world that you want to live in by letting all these small feelings go, even though those feelings feel big. And you're coming into union with yourself, with those darker aspects, darker feelings of yourself. And it's creating balance within you. And soon, you know, you'll get to that point where you feel like the world, the wheel has turned in your favor. You know, and as we know, what goes up comes down, what goes down comes up. So it's a cycle that you have to go through. But with all of these major arcanas, all this really, you know, divine influence, it's okay to feel these smaller feelings. It's a lesson, it's teaching us. You know, with the pages, those are times in our life where we start something new and we learn. So we're learning about stability. We're learning about what, you know, brings us excitement and enthusiasm. And then what's coming in, all right, we've got the Three of Cups. This is having fun with your friends. This is celebrating. You know, this is, I don't know, everyone coming over and just hanging out, sharing food, you know, trying to find a bit of normalcy in this weird part of time that we're living in. You know, it's like, do those things. You know, with the Queen of Coins, like, nurture yourself. When you're having days where you're feeling bad, you don't have to push yourself so hard. You can rest, you can cocoon. You know, you don't have to be so sharp with yourself. This Queen of Swords, chopping heads, like just almost cruel to yourself. You don't have to. If you need some time to process old feelings, that's okay. You know, that's where that wisdom comes from with the Hermit, that going inward. You know, finding those people in your life that feel like the Two of Cups to you. You know, those people that really understand each other. You know, these two figures, they have their foreheads touching. Their intuition is connected. It's like they share the same thoughts, even though their forms are different. You know, really connect in, tap in. You know, and it'll help balance out those feelings of confusion with the Six of Coins and the Seven of Cups. Those confusing emotions. You know, with the Two of Swords, it's like you don't always have to be on guard. It's okay to, you know, be in your heart. You know, you don't have to hide who you are. You can be yourself with yourself. You know, and with the Judgment here, this card has been coming out quite a bit, so I'm going to actually read this out of this deck. Let's see. Judgment. It's card 20. And 20s are a 2. That's, you know, your balance, your intuition, you know, duality, two different sides of the same coin. So it says here, judgment is the reckoning, an ending before the start of a new journey. Past actions and decisions determine future events. If you haven't learned your lessons, you are doomed to repeat your mistakes over and over. Improvement, forgiveness, a change of perspective, absolution, and rebirth. On the other side of that coin, it can be oppression, lack of self-awareness, failure, repeated mistakes, and self-loathing. You know, that's where, you know, I was saying, like, give yourself a break. Don't be so hard on yourself for feeling these feelings. It's just, you know, going through that last bit of healing. Okay, let's see. Let me pull one of these Nature Nurture cards. You know, so if you need to take a day here or there to just have a time out, do it. Monkey, humor, number 44. When I see this card, it makes me think of my dad. When I was young, he used to call me Monkey Butt. So yes, you know, have some fun with your friends. Shake it off. It's been really heavy lately. You know, call someone up. You know, go for a walk. Go get some tea. Go sit on, you know, the patio outside. Just get some fresh air. You know, have some coffee. You know, have something to drink and just chill out. Yeah, I think we need that right now. We've been going through it hard. Really hard. Really, really hard. Yeah, enjoy yourself. Get out there. I know it's weird with COVID, but do the best you can. High Priestess, you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teachings. Spend time with someone. Just talk. A lot of times, just listening and talking helps people so much. Lakshmi, bright future, stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. And Mau, Mother Earth, you are called to help with environmentalism. So yeah, get outside, get some fresh air. Put the work aside for a day. That's okay. All right? Okay, my Pisces. Go do something fun, please. For my sake. All right, I'll see you guys soon.